recording. Go ahead.
Our mission, Helping Parents Heal, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting bereaved parents to become shining light parents by providing support and resources to aid in the healing process. We go a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and evidence for the afterlife in a non-dogmatic way. Affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background, and allow for an open dialogue. Attendance today at the Helping Parents Heal meeting is voluntary, and we are here for the benefit of learning from and sharing with other parents whose child has passed away. It is understood that our discussions are intended to be confidential and not designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. However, these Zoom meetings are very helpful to parents all around the world, and they are posted on YouTube so that affiliate members who are not able to attend live can also watch. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers to allow parents to be informed about the many possible ways to heal, to connect with their children, and to learn about the afterlife. The views expressed by our guests do not necessarily reflect those of Helping Parents Heal, and we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally.
Thank you so much, Kathy. And again, welcome everyone. I'm just so happy that you're here. I hope that you were able to maybe see Dr. Lucy Hone from New Zealand last night, but it was very late at night. And then also, but it's available now, the YouTube video. And then this evening we have sound healing with Andrea Corey, and she's going to be coming to us at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let me just go ahead and read a little bit about Pauline. I always tell her bio is one of the shortest ones that I ever have to read. And she's such a beautiful soul, and we're so grateful to her. I have been touched with the gift of clairvoyance since the age of 12 years. My psychic abilities have developed further over the years, and I now work as an international clairvoyant and medium. I travel across Great Britain and Europe, giving private readings and spiritual healing. My work also involves offering spiritual teaching. My greatest pleasure is witnessing the joy on people's faces after offering guidance and delivering messages from their loved ones in spirit to help people on their journeys through life. And you can learn more about her by visiting www.paulinemason.co.uk. I just want to quickly say that Pauline just returned from Guernsey, where she flew to Guernsey to be able to do readings while she was there. I just think that's the coolest thing. And without further ado, please join us in welcoming Pauline Mason. Welcome, Pauline.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It gives me great pleasure to come and work for you. I think it's the most amazing organization that you've set up here, and I'm so happy to be part of it. So as I was waiting to work, I normally get these youngsters, people coming in already. So I want to talk about a young man. And I feel he was quite a sporty person. I feel he collapsed on a sports field. I feel it was either heart or a blood clot that caused him to pass. And this happened really suddenly. So a young man. So would anybody understand that?
So if you all identify with this, please put it in the chat box. So I see Sherry saying my son. And then Dixie Neff is also, I'm not sure if Dixie's on here though. Let's see. So Sherry, can you identify with everything that was said? Playing soccer. Does that sound correct to you, Pauline?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and find her to unmute. You've asked her? Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, Sherry. Hi, Sherry.
Sherry, where are you? Wave to me. Oh, there you are. Hi. Hi. So you understand this young man?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Good. All right. I feel he was very good at sport. And somewhere around all this writing down, I was told about Super Bowl. Was that with him or is that with somebody else?
No, he didn't have Super Bowl. Soccer was his game.
Right, that's fine. I don't even know what Super Bowl is. So that might be another reading. Okay, as he comes in, I want a really nice looking boy. I feel he was really fit, and I feel that this was just like a bolt out of the blue, that he collapsed, and that was it.
Yes.
And as he comes forward, I feel that you and he had a wonderful connection.
Yes, we did.
And I feel he showed a lot of affection to you, because I can see he was taller than you, because I can see him putting his arm around you. And there was a time in his growing where he would have called you little and tapped you on the head.
Well, he definitely was taller than me.
But he's here today because he also talks about, at this moment in time, there's some sort of a celebration, so a birthday, an anniversary, family birthdays.
Birthday just passed.
Fine, that'll do me, as long as it's still there. And he talks about other people. Now, would he have had, because he's showing me a younger person in the family. I don't know if it's a brother or another part of the family, but he shows me another male. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Here, but not past.
Yes, here.
Okay. Would that be a sibling?
Yes.
Thank you. And would that child look very similar to him?
They shared a lot more traits than the other ones did. Yes.
Okay, and I want to say that somebody's had some kind of a tattoo or a mark done, connecting to him.
Not that I know of.
Right, I'm actually seeing a flower. He's showing me a flower. So in England, it looks like a rose to me, but I know there would be, and unless you've got a rose on his headstone or a memorial plaque.
No, but I asked him to show me a pink rose the other day.
You ask him to show you a pink rose. Well, that's amazing. I'll go with that. I'm happy with that. He says he wasn't the tidiest of people.
Well, he kept his things with him. He was tidy, but none of his stuff was down in the house.
I do feel there was a lot of shoes connected to this youngster, that loads and loads of different types of trainers and things like that. But I feel he was on the go all the time, and he never showed any signs of anything wrong. But can I ask you, towards this happening, was he suffering with any form of headaches, or did he complain of a headache?
No.
Right, okay, because he just taps his head, and I feel that something was going on in the head as well. That's why
he hit his head when he passed out.
Fine, okay, that's fine, all right. But he was an all-rounder, and I want to say he was really popular. And this was such a tragedy, such a tragedy. Do you have anything like in England we call them camper vans? Did you go out traveling, or camper van, something like this?
Yes.
Okay, because he shows me that as well, and fun times, a real family. I can see, I don't know if it's a fire pit or something going on. I don't know if it's in your garden or where it is, but he shows me the gathering of people.
Yes, the campground with the fire pit. Yes.
Okay, really happy to be here today. He tells me that at the moment you're juggling life. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yes.
You're trying to get a balance in here, but he wants you to understand that you've got to carry on, because there's other people in the family that need you.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now he's handing me a baby. So have we had a child born?
No.
Right. Okay.
Not that we know of, but I'm going to say no.
Okay. And you've never lost a child?
Other than him?
Yeah.
A miscarriage.
Right, that'll do me, because it's a child that's swaddled, and when it's swaddled, it normally tells me it's really tiny. He shows me also now a fountain. So is there some water feature that he would have liked, or you would have gone to?
Not that I can think of.
Right, I'm going to leave you to find that because I feel that's important and he wants it looked into. Now he's showing me autumn time. So that would be the fall for you. I'll call it autumn. So is there anything special about the fall?
About fall, Halloween was one of his favorite holidays.
Okay, all right. Just shows me that, and wants to say that he's here with so much love. He shows you signs all the time.
Yes.
He shows you signs all the time, and he said, "Just believe." And he's also talking about the synchronicity of certain types of music that would be coming on the radio, or you'll walk in and it'll play, and you'll know it's connecting to him.
Yes.
Okay, all right. He writes an M, an M. Is that of any significance?
Middle name. That would just
Okay.
be his middle name.
All right, the M. And must have been a time in his life where he had quite a lot of hair that would come over his face.
He had a lot of hair, yes.
But he's just doing that and pushing his hair. I'm going to leave his love with you because I want to get round as many as I can. God bless you. Thank you so much for working with me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now I had this little girl come in as well, but she didn't talk to me. And I don't know whether she's 4 or 5 or even smaller than that, 3, 4, but she would have had pretty hair, and she's in a little dress, and she's holding a little flower. She's not talking, she's not saying anything. So I didn't want to just discard her, but I feel that she was taken to the spirit world as well. I see her 1 minute, she's perfectly okay, and then something would have happened, and I see her laying down, and I feel she was either going to be hospitalized or something happened really quickly to her. Now, does anybody understand this little soul?
Dana is saying that it could be her daughter. She couldn't speak.
Right. Now, that might be why when I said to you, Elizabeth, in the beginning, she's not talking to me.
Okay, so Dana, let's see, could we possibly, as she passed just before her 3rd birthday, could we unmute her, Kathy, if you can?
Yes, I've asked her to unmute already.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. So you understand this pretty child?
Yes.
Okay. And is there a significance of her holding this flower? Because that's how she keeps coming to me. She keeps holding this flower.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. A very pretty child, but as I said, she's not talking to me, but I see her beautiful, bright as a button. Was she hospitalized? Because the next thing I saw was her lying down.
She wasn't hospitalized. She had many doctor's appointments, but she passed in her sleep.
Okay, so she would have been lying down then. Yeah, because that's what I just saw.
I found her lying down. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And I don't feel she was showing any signs of being ill. That's what I couldn't understand when she came, and she came about 6 o'clock to me with this little flower and just looking so beautiful. But as she's here now, you know, you have to understand that when these beautiful children become spirit entities, they're perfectly okay again. They're perfectly okay again. And I can hear her calling mummy, mummy. So I just need to tell you that this child can speak.
It's good to know. If she had been born now instead of in 1985 when she would have been able to speak, because they did figure out what she had and they figured out medications now for it.
Okay, but I feel that she did enjoy life. I don't feel that she just sat and looked at you.
No.
I did feel she enjoyed life, but there's something about the flowers. And she shows me herself in a little pretty pink dress, little dresses, and she's just wanting to give me this flower. It's an amazing picture.
Let me see if it is. this isn't the wall that picture is on.
Okay,
Oh, this one.
beautiful. That's it.
There's the flowers.
Yeah, and the pretty curly hair and the
Yeah.
flowers. That's all I
Yeah.
needed. Well, I want to bring this child to you with so much love, but she's actually reaching out and calling your name now. All right. And did you put a little soft toy in her hand?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. She shows me that as well, but I feel she's very active, and I'm going to leave the love of this beautiful child with you. And I'm so pleased we managed to place her, because I was getting worried when I was talking to Elizabeth, said she's not talking to me, but that's lovely. So God bless. Thank you so much for working with me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the next one I got was youngsters in a car, and I feel this girl was blonde. I feel she was in the car, and I feel there were two other people either side of her. I'm not being told that there was only three, but I want a car accident, and I want that as a fatality. So she would have been, she showed me herself sitting in the back with two people either side of her, but she was very pretty, and it was a car accident. I don't know, because I also got ballet, so I don't know if she did ballet as a youngster or whether that's another link coming. So does anybody understand this car accident?
Do you have an idea of what the age of the girl might be? Pauline?
Youngster, so a teenager, maybe 20, but maybe not, but certainly an adult, a young adult.
Let's see, we don't have anybody answering quite yet. If anyone can take this, let us know. And this could also be a niece if it's not a daughter, a niece in spirit that you might have. Goodness. Sometimes it happens that when people are watching the videos later, they realize that their child has come through.
Yeah.
Let's see. Stephanie is saying anything more. Do you have any other information about this young?
Very pretty girl, and I feel she was full of life, full of vitality, and I feel it was all a rush. She was rushing to go out, and off they all went. But I see her sat in the middle with two other people either side of her.
So Stephanie looks like she might be able to take this. Can we go ahead and try to unmute Stephanie Gay? No, sorry, she's saying no. Okay. Okay.
There's another one here from
Yeah,
Cheryl.
she said that no car, no other people. Her daughter's blonde. I don't know if that would apply then. Anyone else that might?
No, I definitely feel she's in a car, because I can even see the leather ribbon on the seats. So I feel this was a while ago looking at this car. I feel it was a while ago. It was a car accident. But if not, then I can move on if nobody can.
Well, you know what, Pauline, I'm sure that we're going to have lots of people who are going to claim it when it's posted online, unfortunately.
Okay.
But
and the ballet, I don't know if she did ballet or whether that's another youngster coming in that would have been a dancer.
okay, doesn't look like anyone is claiming that. Oh, wait. Susan Jody sounds like Marin. Okay. So this is actually the daughter of someone who's not here this evening. So it looks to me like Stephanie is just letting us know that it sounds like.
All right. Okay, I'll have to let her go. That's a shame. But if whoever this is on the screen, if you could say that she's coming through quite happily and smiling. But I do feel it was a really bad car accident.
Okay, wonderful. Adina is asking if she passed in the car accident. Yes, I believe you said yes. Is that correct?
Or if not, very quickly afterwards of her injuries.
Okay. So Adina, that's a yes. Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't look like we have anyone who's connecting right now.
All right. I'll leave that, and hopefully you can find the mum that child belongs to. All right. Then I just got ballet coming in, but I feel that this is a connection of a girl that would have done ballet in her younger days, but then I see her getting older, maybe as much as 30, and she became unwell, and I feel that she had numerous things wrong with her, and it almost feels like an immune problem coming in here as well with her. I feel there's another energy coming, and I don't want to get them mixed up, because the next one that stands next to me is definitely having chemo treatment. So I don't know if this girl that did ballet as a youngster is still that same person. So I don't know if I've got one or two coming in, because they're rushing at me now. So does anybody understand that?
Okay, Holly's saying my daughter did ballet younger, was 19 and yes, had chemo. So Holly seems to connect, but her daughter was 19. Could this
19.
possibly
So
be-
I think there's two. I think there's two, because there's two energies coming closer. So if I work with the one with the ballet and definitely chemo, definitely.
Okay,
chemo.
so let's unmute Holly if you can help.
I have asked her to unmute.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here.
Wave at me so
Hi.
I can see you.
Hi,
Hi,
Pauline.
hi,
Got you. Hi.
Hi.
hi, Holly.
Hi.
So you understand all of this? She did ballet,
Yeah, when she was younger. Yeah.
and did well at it. She tells me she did well at it.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Yeah, and I see little trophies and things that she would have been very proud to have. But I just feel she liked the razzmatazz of the pretty dresses and the little shoes.
Yes.
And she was a dancer, but I feel she would have danced a lot anyway in the house.
Absolutely.
I feel you would not have kept this kid down.
No.
And full of devilment. She's full of devilment. Was there ever a time she got hold of a lipstick and put it all over her face, or a
Yes.
lip? Thank you. Then I know I'm definitely with you. So let's work with her. And I feel as she comes closer to me, she wants to hug me. So I know that this was a kid that would have hugged. And I also get the number 8 coming in. Now 8 can mean two things for me. One is it's eternity. There's no beginning and no end. And I feel that comes in. But does the number 8 mean anything to you?
Could it be her birth month?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She was born in August. Yeah.
All right, that's fine. And she's here today because she there's such a disappointment that she felt so cheated in life.
Yes.
And she would have said that to you. Why me? Why me? Why? And there was a period of time she got angry with it as well. But I want to say that she fought and she climbed back out and she fell back down again. But she never gave up.
No.
She never gave up. And she said she tried so hard to stay. And I feel the chemo made her so poorly. So poorly.
Yes, it did.
She's got like a hat thing on her head. So did she lose her hair?
Yes. And she wore hats.
She wore hats. And but then she shows me her hands. Did she still get her nails done or something to do with?
She had beautiful nails. Beautiful.
Good. Something to do with her nails and her hands. And I feel that she's here today because you, Holly, are at a low because you needed to hear from her.
Absolutely, I did.
And she's come to try and help with that. Do you understand the terminology a wheelbarrow? A wheelbarrow. It's a thing you take out in the garden, and it's got a wheel on the front. I don't know what you call them.
Yeah, a wheelbarrow.
A wheelbarrow. But she's trying to show me something with a wheelbarrow. I don't know if she got in it as a kid and was pushed.
She did. Her grandfather.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. And do we have also a pond in a garden with like a rockery by it with fish in it? Or did you take us somewhere?
Yeah. There was there was one. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that she's just holding up like a little bracelet, and it's like links, but I feel there were things on it as well. I don't want a heavy chain bracelet, but I want a bracelet, a special bracelet.
Yes, she had a lot of bracelets that she used to wear.
Okay,
And there was one that went with her.
right.
Mhm.
And I feel that she was beautiful.
Absolutely. Gorgeous.
I feel that because I can see her flicking her hair. So I know when her hair was good, she would have been a stunner.
Yeah.
A stunner. But oh, okay, fine. She's talking about, we call it school, you call it college or something like that. But was she a straight A student? Was she clever?
No, she was clever, but not a straight A student.
She's telling me she was a straight A. So what that means, I don't know, but she's given me that as well. But she said that she was too busy with life to want to. I feel she would have complained about subjects she was being taught that would have had no use for her in the world.
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe,
okay.
maybe. Yep.
For me, they tried to teach me algebra. I couldn't even get my head round.
Yeah.
2A plus 3C could make something, and I just feel there were subjects that she felt were rubbish. But I do feel she had a number of friends. But were there 4 special friends? 4. She's talking about 4.
3 for sure. 3 very special friends. Maybe 4. Yeah.
Or would this have been 4 of them went out together? 4.
Quite possibly. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. And I don't know why she wants to show me him. John Travolta. I suppose
Yes.
that.
Yeah, she loved Greece.
Oh, why do I question the spirit world? Why do I question them?
This is amazing.
I can just see John Travolta coming in. So I'm very much a medium of evidence, and that's what I like to give you. So I know it's definitely there for you.
Absolutely.
And,
Yeah.
she shows me a big birthday cake. Is there an elderly member of the family that's reached a good age, or was there a memory of an elderly lady with a big birthday cake coming in here?
Yeah.
But she's now showing me like a lake or an expanse of water and boats on it, like rowing boats, that type of thing.
Okay. Well, we live near the water, near the ocean. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And okay, have you ever taken her to Hawaii?
Yes.
Okay, fine. She just talks about Hawaii, but she said you packed so much into her short life.
Absolutely, we did. Absolutely.
And do you know, I try really hard not to get involved with the emotions, but she's making me cry now. And you mustn't do that because I can't work. But I feel that the love that is emanating from this girl is so powerful. And she says cherry. What is cherry? Is that someone's name, or is it cherries?
We know a Cherry, but we know a person named Cherry, but not very well. She's an acquaintance. Yeah.
Okay. All right. She just gives me that name. But she's just dancing with John Travolta. She's just she's having the time of her life. So I need you to understand that. But what she wants you to do is erase the pictures of her in your mind when she was under chemo with her little hat on.
Okay.
And let all that go. She takes a ring off her finger and hands it. So have you kept one of her rings? Okay. And she also showed me like I've seen these necklaces a lot, and they're like 2 halves make up whole. She shows me that as well. And a very English name, David.
David is my husband's cousin who lives in Scotland.
Okay, fine. I don't know why I need to say that, but I just need to say David to you. And I'm going to go now because she'll keep me here forever. And I just want to give you that love and know that she's given some fabulous evidence here tonight, and
certainly has.
It's been an absolute joy to work with her. So
thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. This business of a Super Bowl, I don't even know what Super Bowl means, but I've got a young man coming forward who would have been heavily into, as we say in England, the Super Bowl. What is the Super Bowl?
That's a football. It's the tournament at the very end of all of the American football. So it's a big deal here in the States. So I'm not sure if when you're saying Super Bowl, if this person played in the Super Bowl or was involved in the Super Bowl.
Would they have worn the big padding on the shoulders and the
So
hats?
that's American football, yes.
Right. So that's what he's coming in dressed in. And he's wearing blue. Because the minute I saw him, I could see blue around him. So I want a youngster that was involved in the Super Bowl, would have played. Even if he was a reserve and sitting on the bench or whatever it is, I know I need this connection. He's quite excited to be here. He's got a lovely face and he's got fabulous teeth as he looks at me.
Wow. This is a big deal person. So let's see if we can find anyone whose son played in the Super Bowl or maybe sat on the bench for a little while. Okay, Joe is saying that her son played football in a blue jersey, which is possible. My son played in a blue jersey too, but definitely not in the Super Bowl. So I think we're looking for someone who was a little bit more advanced, maybe played professional football. If that's someone who, if anyone can identify with that. And again, this might be a situation where we know that someone's going to see this later on. But for now, let's see. Lovely face, fabulous teeth. Does anybody identify with that?
And he would have worn all this padding. He would have played in a blue shirt because he's got it on, and a helmet, but I can see the eyes and the beautiful face that's under there. So if we take Super Bowl away, maybe that was to get me to American football, or he would have been interested in it, but he definitely played.
Okay, so Joe, as I said, her son played in high school in a blue jersey. And obviously in high school, we have to wear those, all of the kids wear all of those, that padding. So maybe it's Joe that we need to be looking at. We have one other person who's purple, which is not blue. What do you think? Do you want to speak to Joe and just see?
Yeah, can I see Joe?
Okay, wonderful. So Kathy, can you unmute her?
I've asked her to.
Thank you so much. So Joe, if you could say something, unmute yourself and say
I'm here.
Oh, hi, Joe. You're at the top there. Hello.
Hello.
So would this be a son?
Yes.
Okay. And he played in a blue shirt.
I'm sorry?
He played in a blue shirt.
Yes.
And a good-looking boy.
Yes, he got compliments on his teeth all the time.
All the time. It's the teeth that are looking at me. Teeth, yeah. And girls loved him. Girls
yeah.
Him. Oh God, there's loads of girls that loved him. But I want to feel that he did okay at school.
Yes, he did.
He did, but he's not the straight A I'm looking for, is he?
Oh no.
No, that's okay. Because I've still got that written on my pad here. Right, as I bring him forward. Now, if I take you on from that, from this lad that looks absolutely perfect, was there some change in his appearance?
Some change in his appearance. I don't know.
Did he put on weight? Did he look a bit different?
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Yes, he pumped iron and had huge muscles as an adult.
Right. Okay. I feel that he's not telling me what happened to him because I like to try and find out for you, but he's definitely here. And I feel that you've had incidences in your home connecting to him.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And Have you kept, he calls it a cell phone. Did you keep his cell phone?
Yes, I do. Still have it.
Right, okay, and you look at this cell phone,
Mm-hmm.
and he talks about, it just says the word private. So was he quite private about his life?
I think he means that I let a couple other people look at his cell phone, and then later I was kind of feeling guilty about doing that because it's a private thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. I just feel he was quite private.
Mhm.
But I do feel that this lad, it almost feels like for me that he passed really quickly.
Yes.
And then I hear the words no rhyme or reason. That's a very English expression.
Yes.
So
Yes.
was there some question of, my God, what happened?
Yes.
Right. Okay. But they do show me a heart. Was there anything going on with his heart?
No, not that I know of.
Right.
His
Okay.
heart was broken.
Okay. Okay. And he can't, he doesn't seem to want to talk about it. So
No,
I
can understand.
he doesn't seem to want to talk about it, but this feeling of he couldn't get over it, he couldn't move forwards.
Yes,
Do you understand that?
I do. Mhm.
Right. Okay. Now, I don't even know if I want to say that to you. Did he not want to be here anymore?
I don't know.
Right. Because that's the feeling I get, and there's a big question mark with it as well.
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And was he on any form of tablets, or were there any tablets involved in this?
Just his laptop.
Okay. I do feel that he was in a really bad place in his thinking.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't want to leave it at that. He wants you to know now that he's okay, and
Okay.
that he regrets certain things, but he says that he suffered no pain.
Okay.
And I need you to know that. And I can see loads of stuff of his you've kept, loads and loads of it.
A whole basement full. Yes.
Okay. And was there something he wore around his neck, like
Yeah.
it looked like some sort of, I don't know if it's a disc, a coin, I don't know what it is, but something he wore around his neck.
He wore dog tags. He was in the Air Force.
Okay. He comes today to not to be able to change what happened, but to say to you, can you understand?
Yes.
And that's what he wants to say. Can you understand? So I'm going to leave his love with you. Thank you so much for coming forward to work with him. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. So yes, we just want to make a little observation. Tablets are pills, not a computer, just in case Joe wasn't aware of that. So, well, no, in the States, a lot of times we say pills instead of tablets. So maybe there was some confusion on that. And I don't know if Joe wanted to say anything about that. Did you have anything more to say?
Oh, no, as far as pills, no.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
no
fine.
worries
Okay,
at all.
all right.
Thank you.
They're actually vitamin pills.
Ah, okay.
Just come back and threw them at me. So
what kind of pills?
Vitamin pills.
Vitamin.
Oh yeah, yes. Mm-hmm.
Vitamin, not vitamin 5.
No. Vitamin is right. And both are right. Yeah. I'm just acting as an interpreter.
Okay. Now, the next thing I'm being shown is a bench. Now, I don't know what you call a bench in the States. It's like a memorial to somebody, and there's a little plaque on it, and there's a bench in memory. And I feel this connects to male. I'm not being shown anymore at the moment, but for some reason this bench is a green color, and I see it in a like a flower area, like a garden area it's been, but it's a memorial to a male energy that I don't feel past as a young person at all, but I feel that I can see depression around this person. I can see depression coming in, and I feel that he was clever. He must have been musical as well, because he's actually shown me an accordion. Now, if he didn't play an accordion, that's okay, but I need music around him as well. But it's the bench I'm being taken to, a place of memorial.
Okay, we have quite a few people saying that they identify. Danielle is saying that her son has a bench at a cemetery with his picture on it. He was 31. And then let's see, Justine is saying music. Yes, music, not accordion. Judy, let's see. Danielle is, let's see, Melissa saying there's a bench next to his memorial stone. I guess what we're trying to find is someone who identifies with the music, with the bench, and not too young. I know Amelia is also saying that her son's headstone has a bench, but I know that her son is fairly young, Bennett. So let's see, our bench is near flowers and water, music, not too young. Okay, so Justine is saying, and then Danielle is saying her son was musical. My son will have, let's see, Kathy, any ideas here?
And
I
this
believe that Pauline mentioned depression as well.
Yes.
So
Is anybody identifying with the depression maybe? Okay. Sharon is saying bench music, 20s depression. So maybe Sharon, that sounds good because she's taking all four of those. What do you think? So this is Sharon Martin. Kathy, what do you think?
we've got Justine and Danielle saying yes as well. So it seems like we have 3 people.
Okay, maybe what we need to do is
Maybe if we continue on with more information.
What about the fact that I've got a green bench in my garden? Was there a green bench, or is that just showing me that it was a bench?
Okay, green bench is important. Does anyone have identify with the green bench as well as everything else? So the music, depression, bench, older child, and it's a boy. So I see Tiffany saying she was 24, but this is a boy.
No, it's male.
Okay, depressed boy. Let's see, music, a boy, 24. So this is okay, but it has to be bench green as well.
If it isn't a green bench, I've got a green bench in my garden, but I know it's a bench, and I know he suffered with depression, and I know when this depression came around him, he would have withdrawn from society. So I want to either go and sit somewhere quiet, but I feel I want to read a book as well, because I can see his head in a book.
Okay, maybe Michelle. She's working on a bench. Music, 27. Definitely music. Maybe we should try Michelle. Can you unmute Michelle Ziff?
I will go to Michelle, but Sharon is also taking the
Oh.
withdrawn and reading.
Okay.
All right, let's just go back again. And was there, during the time of this depression, that he wouldn't have bothered too much about his personal care? I don't know if he didn't bother to shave, or he didn't comb his hair, but suddenly I saw him not looking a bit disheveled.
Oh, goodness gracious. That sounds, let's see, depressed music boy. Yes, personal care. So Stephanie is saying that. And so Stephanie, did you take the bench as well?
We've got a lot of yeses on all of that as well.
Yeah. A lot of yeses on that, Pauline. It's kind of hard to make a decision.
Right, okay, let me just get into this again and see what else he'll tell me. Was there, I'm now being shown after he'd passed, was there some inquiry as to what actually happened to him? Were they doing tests on him after he passed?
So Danielle says yes. Okay. Didn't care about his looks. Okay. Yes. Lab testing. So Beth is saying yes. Stephanie's saying yes. Melissa's saying yes. Okay. So we have a lot of yeses to that.
All right. Now I've gone back and asked again. The music's important. I don't know if he liked drum music or if he could actually play the drums, because I can just see a lad banging drums here. So it's either the drumming music he liked or he could play the drums.
Okay. Beth said he had a drum set. Let's see. So Beth, you took music, liked no playing. Liked no playing. I'm not sure. Played drums and guitar. Like Guitar Hero all the time. Okay. So everybody's taking this too. Okay. So I'm really not sure. It looks like so all of these yeses, all of these matches. Okay, her daughter, who also looked like a male. So Tiffany's also taking this as well. So we have a lot of yeses for all of this. Let's see, they are still investigating. So Tiffany is saying that they're still investigating. Okay.
I can see sort of like that they're doing further tests. That's what he said. They're doing further tests on me.
Okay. What do you think, Kathy? You're very good at this. You're so intuitive. What are you? There's a lot of piggybacking. Yes, thank you for
A lot of piggybacking.
So I always hate to just jump when there are so many people. Okay, Sharon's saying no testing.
So let's go back to the beginning. I need the bench as a memorial. I need it in a pretty flower garden. I want him into depression. I also want disheveled, but I know he liked to read, and there's music. But I just asked again, and there's some connection with a drum kit, if he owned one or if he liked drumming music.
Okay, so if someone can take all of that, all of the things that Pauline just said, please let us know. So Tiffany is saying that she can. And is Tiffany the only one who can take all of that, which would make it a little easier?
It looks like it. Sharon said everything but the testing. Tiffany says everything, that her daughter was a lesbian and looked very male.
Okay, so let's maybe go ahead and unmute Tiffany, if that's okay. Thanks.
Okay, Tiffany, can I see you? Whereabouts are you? Hi.
Let's see. Can you say something, Tiffany, so that we can find you?
Hi, I'm over here.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Great.
Where are you, Tiffany? Say that again. I didn't.
Over here?
Oh,
I don't
hi.
know.
Hi. Okay. And was he brown haired?
So mine is the girl who looks like a male and actually went by a male name and everything. And yes, brown hair.
Brown hair. Okay. And you understand absolutely everything, the bench and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, is there a family dog that would have been connecting here as well?
On that side?
Because the next thing I saw was reaching back and showing me a dog. So did you have a dog?
She had a dog.
She had a dog. Okay. All right. I know there was a dog because that was the next thing I got. And if I said to you, she's now saying to me that she was misunderstood, which pushed her into depression.
Misunderstood. I'm not sure.
Right. Misunderstood, which made her quite sad. I do feel people tried to tell her what to do, and she was this is somebody that was not going to be told what to do, but she feels very strongly male. She feels a strong character,
Yes.
very strong, and I don't feel she was slow in coming forward in telling people what she felt.
No, not at all.
She would have done that, and I just see a big broom coming in and sweeping, so I feel she swept many people out of her life.
Yes.
But she's here today. But this bench is very, very important. Do you go and sit on it?
So it's actually, I just ordered the bench, so it's not there yet.
Right. Okay.
But
maybe paint it green for me, because I keep seeing a green bench.
green one.
But and was there any connection? Did this youngster ever wear leather?
Leather? I don't believe so.
Because I suddenly saw leather trousers, leather jacket.
Oh, leather jacket, yes, not leather trousers.
Okay, leather jacket. But quite bright, quite clever, but it just feels as if the mind was totally I feel she was clever, but there was a depression that came and just shattered all her dreams, and she couldn't seem to get back up again. I feel she'd been knocked down, but she couldn't seem to get back up again. I'm not talking about being knocked down, I'm just talking about she couldn't pull herself round this time.
Yes.
It was almost like one step too far.
Yes.
One step too far. And she's here today to say that you know, she forgive me, but this was me and this is what I wanted. If that makes any sense to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now she's just shown me June. Now, is that the month of June, or is that the name of June?
Probably the month of June.
Okay. And does that have any connection to anybody being a Gemini?
Yes, her real dad, her biological dad.
Okay, that I just needed something to tie it together, just to tie it together. She's quite strong as she comes in again, and I just need to give her to you, that you can understand that everything within her life is now calm. She's calm, which was something she failed to find in life. And just sends you so much love. So much love. I'm going to leave that love with you, but she's laughing now, and she's taking me back to when she was younger, and life was fun. And very pretty, very pretty. Big eyes looking at me. And did she have a thing about carousels? Is that what you call them, with the horses that go up and down and go round and round?
Carousels. Yeah, that's what you call them. I don't think so.
Right, then I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back, and I'm going to leave you with that, and bless you, and thank you very much for working with me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, now I need to move on with this carousel, because that's the next thing I got, and it's like the big one as you go into Disney, as you go up Main Street. It's there, the big carousel. So I need a link to this carousel, and I feel that I want female again coming in here now, and I can see her eating. We call them candy floss. I don't know if you call it cotton candy or whatever you call it, but
Candy, yes.
it's cotton candy. She's eating that, and real fun loving, and I feel that she went through life and she was doing okay, she suddenly started to feel unwell, and I can see her sitting and they're taking bloods, they're doing everything to try and find out what was going on here, but there was a big problem with her bloods.
Ah. So Nicole is saying she can take this, but I'm not sure about the part about her blood. Let's see. Nicole, yes, so she can. So Nicole, Kathy, can you find Nicole and maybe
Already
unmute?
asked her, yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hi, sorry, my camera isn't working, but I have my mic on.
Hi, Nicole. So what about this merry-go-round, this horse thing? Do you understand that as well?
Yes,
And was it in Disney? Just for my own clarification here.
yes,
Okay. So this whatever was going on with her, she was perfectly okay. Then she started to feel unwell.
yes.
But I see loads of tests or drawing off of blood to test it.
Yeah, there was many things. Blood was one of them.
Right, okay. But this feels like a whole load of things and everything was starting to go wrong.
Yes,
Did they ever test her for leukemia?
yes,
Thank you. But I feel also that she would have she just shows me her laying there with her eyes shut. So did she become unconscious? Did they comatose her? Did they put her into a coma, or did this just happen?
no, she didn't go into a coma.
Right. Then would she have been not always able to talk to you?
Yes,
That's fine. All right. But I feel her getting smaller. So I want to be smaller in the bed, and I feel that she struggled to breathe. She just struggled to exist.
yes,
But she wants to take you, Nicole, back to the time of eating the cotton candy and being on that Disney merry-go-round thing. Did you take her to Disney?
yes,
And they were happy times. And I feel as a kid she tells me she was a scrawny kid, skinny kid. Do you understand that?
she was. Yes,
And pretty socks and shoes. She would have pretty socks and shoes. Did you ever put her in leather patent shoes, little black shiny shoes?
yes. She had many pairs of shoes.
And a real girly girl.
Yes,
Okay. Well, it's definitely here with you. So the memories that Nicole, she wants to give you are of that merry-go-round, of all her shoes, of all her pretty things. Did she like fairies? Is it the ornaments or connection to fairy?
yes.
Okay. You know, I'm trying to reach out to you here, Nicole, to take these tears to help share with you pain. But what I want to say to you is feel blessed that she's here tonight and she's chosen to work with me to give you some happiness. And when you come off this screen and sit down and have a cup of tea or whatever you're going to do, remember the good times. And I'm really, really happy that I could place this beautiful, beautiful girl with you. You take my love and blessings, Nicole, and thank you for working with me.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, have I got time for one more? How am I doing?
You maybe just one more. It's almost time, but if you are not too tired, we certainly
I never
have
get
one
tired.
more.
I don't get tired with it. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, I've got 3 lads coming in here, 3, and there's one in the middle. They would have gone fishing. They like the outdoor life. I'm not even sure that they didn't climb, stuff like this, but it's the one in the middle that I feel he had 2 friends, and there would be a picture of the 3 of them together. How old are you? I want to push him up a bit. I want to push these 25, something like that. quite a character, and would have been in some sort of military thing, whether he did, like in England we have sea cadets and stuff like that, whether he did something in his growing up period. Very clever, very bright. They stand there, but they were like three lads that were great friends, all come through together.
Do we have anyone who can take this? So it would be the one in the middle, some kind of military service, 25 years old, two friends were with him.
Fishing, because he keeps showing me fish.
Fishing. Okay, sorry, I did. Oh yeah, fishing, I have that on there. Does anybody identify with this? Or maybe we need.
And he would have climbed, he would have done all sorts of things. But I've got like a mountainous area that he would have gone to. I don't know if this is actually, is there mountains in Arizona? It's like what you've got behind you, Elizabeth, that type of a look. I feel he camped, he liked all the outside life. But I'm feeling, he's showing me a bit more now. I feel there was a head injury here.
Head injury. Okay. Does anyone identify with this? My son, his father, and his grandfather all passed close together. They all loved fishing. The father was ex-military, so this wouldn't be three friends. This would be him, his father, and his.
That may be my mistake, but it's the head injury.
So would this, Coralie, would this be a head injury? Let's see. Melissa is saying, my brother loved the outside, fished with my stepdad, head injury. So she had a head injury for her son. So this is her brother, though. Julie is asking head injury for which one of the three. So is this the boy that you're bringing through, or would it be for some?
Yeah,
Okay.
this one in the middle. They all look similar age.
Coralie is saying gunshot wound to the head. So she already took her son, father, and grandfather passed close together. They all love fishing. Father was ex-military, and the son passed of a gunshot to the head. Does that sound like that might work for you?
Okay, all right. Yeah, that feels okay. Okay, let's just see what he wants to say.
Okay.
Was he in the wrong place at the wrong time?
Let's see. Should we bring Coralie on so that we can ask her? Is that okay? Or do you want to have her answer in the chat? So Kathy, can you unmute her?
Yeah, I just did.
Thank you. So.
Hello.
Hi, where are you? Let me see you. Wave to me.
So Coralie.
Hi.
Hi, Coralie. Do you understand what I've just said? Everything there. Are you the one with the head injury, the gunshot? And if I said you wrong place, wrong time, would you understand that?
There's some suspicion, yes.
Right. And got involved with the wrong people?
Possibly, yes.
Okay, all right. And this was a total fatality?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that feels okay, all right. But there must be a photograph of him with either two relatives or two friends, three of them together.
I'm sure there is somewhere. There's not one specifically that comes to my mind. No.
Because that's what he showed me, a picture, and he showed this fish as if they were proud that they'd caught this fish.
They were all very avid fishers, him, his dad, and his grandfather.
Okay. And what about the mountainous area?
I live in a mountainous area.
Right. Okay. All right. Let's just work with this. And do you have any truck drivers in the family or links to truck drivers?
Yes, his dad was a truck driver.
That's fine. I've just gone back and asked for another piece of information, and that's what I got. Truck driver. Okay. And I'm not saying this is his name, but a connection name of Chris.
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay. It's just something I've just heard, so I'm just going to leave it there. But as he comes forwards, he just comes forwards. And did he ever live in a mobile home, or did you stay in mobile homes?
Yes.
You did. So it's definitely for you. And to just to touch base. I mean, that's a very American saying, isn't it? To touch base with you again, and to dry your tears now. Yeah, it's time to dry your tears. And do you have a music box you listen to? Do you understand what I mean by a music box? You wind it up, you've got something that plays music.
I have a little stuffed animal that plays music that was mine when I was a child, not a box.
Just something that gives you peace is what he talks about.
I
And,
mean,
and
we
is-
listened to, we were all avid music listeners.
all right. And was there, he's showing me a medal. So did somebody get a medal?
Possibly his two of his uncles were in the military, as well as his grandfather, and he was also a volunteer firefighter.
Okay, I just see an old medal, so I know it was presented a long time ago. It's just a memory. It's just a memory I need to give you now. He says there's a particular poem, and I can't think how it goes, but it's I'm the air you breathe, I'm the wind in your hair, and he's trying to say all that to you. I'm the air you breathe, I'm the wind in your hair, I'm the rain that comes down. So very much linking to you that you know he's okay, and that's what I need to say to you.
Okay.
All right. Coralie, I'm going to leave that love with you, and thank you very much for working with me.
Thank you.
God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Coralie. Thank you, Pauline. Oh my goodness, this has been wonderful and we truly appreciate it. And I just wanted to let everyone know that we're very fortunate to have Pauline today because she's going to be so busy through the holiday season, but she will be back after the holiday season and we'll definitely have her scheduled. So thank you for all that you've done. She's been with us through this whole pandemic, which we feel so grateful for. And I am excited about having some of these wonderful validations in our newsletter coming up. And hopefully if you have had a validation, you can send something to me at elizabeth@helpingparentsheal.org with a favorite picture of your child. And so thank you so much, Pauline. And we always allow everyone to unmute themselves and say thank you as well. Everyone's saying thank you in the chat box right now, but if you'd like to, go ahead and unmute.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Pauline.
Thank you,
Pauline.
Thank you, Pauline.
Thank you,
You're
Pauline.
welcome.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Kathy, as well, for your wonderful job of helping to unmute people and to help with the whole meeting. It was just wonderful having you here. We missed Irene, but she will be back. And tomorrow we have, actually, day after tomorrow, we have Brian Smith, who's going to be speaking. This evening, we have Andrea Curry, and she's going to be doing sound healing. So please join us if you'd like to. And thank you all for being here. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Elizabeth,
you.
can you hear
Yes,
me?
Pauline, I can. Yes.
Can we book for the 19th of January? Should we do that so it's in?
Sure. Yes. Okay. 19th of January. And so everyone knows that it's going to be on the 19th of January next time. And that will be again at 3 Eastern Standard Time and 8 o'clock for London. And we will see you then. And thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, Pauline.
Thanks.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you.